Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and Om Shanti. Om Shanti means I am a peaceful being. So my name is Ines, and I'm with the Brahma Kumaris for the past 20 years, and I live in Great Neck at the center, but I also work in biomedical research. So for the next few minutes, for our Power Boost meditation, I want to share with you a little bit about on empathy and compassion, because I find that these are very important qualities that are needed now, especially at this time. We all know the pandemic is still going on. Places start and countries start to open now, but the pandemic has also left big imprints in our hearts. And especially among the young adults, we know that there's a significant increase in depression. So there's a lot that everyone has to deal with. There are challenging, difficult situations. There's pain. And it is very important to, one is my own self, but then also I have to be able to see and feel others, be aware about how others are doing. And so you may know that quality of empathy, being empathetic, allows us to feel also the pain of others, which is a good thing. However, it is very, very important that we have self-value, self-respect. And when I have that true self-value and self-respect for myself, then I want to also feel about others, but I will stay in a state where I am empowered, where I am strong, so that I am of support and of use for others. And that's where compassion comes in. Because if there's too much empathy, and we are seeing it with healthcare workers and also in other professions and at home, there can be distress, there can be burnout. And as an antidote, we have to move from empathy at the right time into compassion. And compassion is a quality based on love. And when there is compassion, then we are interested in taking action. That means I recognize the other one is in pain, whether it is mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually even. But based on my own self-value, I know that it's important to be empowered. I will want to stay in peace, because this is the only place where I can serve from, where I can also give peace to others. And so when I use the quality of compassion in combination with empathy, there's a balance. There's also a balance of having value and respect for myself, but also value and respect for the other one. And we get that natural, it's not an instinct, but it's deeply within everyone that we want to help. If I, for example, if there's not a balance between empathy and compassion, if, let's say, there's too much, I'm too much on the side of being compassionate, I want to help, I want to reach out, I want to help. That also can be dangerous. Because a lot of helping is also in the name of where I start to compensate, where I cannot, because I cannot be with my own self, I cannot experience, or I have no tolerance for my own pain. And then I start to compensate, and I'm constantly on the outside, on the external, in the name of help. However, if there is empathy and compassion, and I'm staying connected with my own heart, then at the right time, I will move from being empathetic into compassion. I will not be able to make that shift if I'm too much in my head, if I'm too much thinking. And that's where the self-respect and self-value also comes in, and is very important, because self-respect also is teaching my own self, or knowing for my own self, that I have to be balanced. I have to stay in my truth. That means my head and my heart have to be together. Both have to move together. And so being connected with myself, expressing empathy, and then from there, before I get overwhelmed, before it's all about me, because the pain inside of my own self becomes so big, much, much before that, then I'll move into compassion and start to take action. Whether it's just at the mental level to have good wishes, or even physically. So for the next few minutes, we will do a reflective meditation on that topic. So sit relaxed. Maybe just briefly notice the environment, the place where you're sitting, and the environment around you. Feel your body. And I now choose for the next few moments to put all my extra thoughts, all my extra thinking, or what happened, or what I will do aside. And I become present in the moment. Feel your body, keep breathing. And then we can gently focus the attention inward. The aim for me in life is to have a clean heart, a peaceful mind, and a wise intellect. Knowing that my original state of being is one of peace, love, joy, inner strength, and cleanliness. If there's true self-value, I value those qualities, and I will want to experience peace. pure love. Be strong. And as I stabilize in the awareness of being a peaceful, a loveful being, and I look at those around me, I may see pain. Some may be unhappy, and there's also suffering in the world. Instead of getting scared or unhappy, sad of what I'm seeing, I stay deeply connected with my own heart, where there is peace, where there is love. I'm strong enough, courageous enough to know about my own vulnerability. And I'm not scared to see and feel the sorrow of others. Because I am considerate, because there is love from the heart, I can express compassion. And when I become compassionate, I will take a good deed. I will perform an action and take action to give something to the other one. I extend from my mind the peace, love, power, but even physically, I start to help. And in that giving, not only I become happy and stronger, but there is also great benefit for the other one if we are able to give what is needed by the other one. And many, many times, if I can listen open-heartedly, if there's feeling of being compassionate, of recognizing the other one, there's a lot of benefit in that for the other person. Om Shanti.